10 mics, and your asses better be in formation north of the stadium.
Orders are anytime, any place.
Sergeant J, keep your scouts in line.
Can we make a pit stop at the Komatu?
The new guy is low on rations.
Make it fast, guys.
Who's that, a K-pop star?
The new supreme leader of North Korea.
No shit. I mean, that dude looks younger than I am.
You guys heard that?
작전 개시, 여신 종료.
You're still a wanted man.
Yeah, I know.
What did you do?
Well, I had to.
We make our own rules of engagement now. You are moving a weapon of war. The kind we deny exists.
Well, you do what you need to. Because you know I will.
재반자를 찾아내라. 마을을 불태워서라도.
수류탄 투척!
We are not ready. We could all die tonight. We don't even get a choice.
You broke a lot of rules, Price. No more rules.
Welcome. So I don't know if you guys noticed because you've either been living under a rock or just don't care, but Modern Warfare 4 just got teased. Well, it got a full-blown reveal trailer, and now a bunch of YouTubers are coming out about how their experience was with playing the game early. So let's go over them and what I think about it so far. Now, if you are a recurring viewer of the channel, or at least saw my videos on Black Ops 7, I think you'll be surprised but what I think about the reveal. What the hell is this shit? Seriously, I genuinely don't know what to think. Because on one hand, I'm glad that they're moving away from the dumbass choices that they've made in the past. But at the same time, this campaign and story looks dumb as shit. Alright, so enough of the yelling, but unless I get more angry. But let's just go over the issues that I have right off the bat. So first of all, they include an ad for the Vault Edition and the first fucking teaser we get. Second, the skins already remind me of like Black Ops 7 in the sense that Ghost looks like an AI generated, like him in that like fucking picture, alright? So like what the hell is going on here? Like the helmet mask thing looks fucking awful. And then third, why the hell is Ghost fighting Price? Like if we want to go back down memory lane at the end of Modern Warfare 2023, our main protagonists, including Ghost and Price and Gaz, were basically huddled around Soap's ashes. So why the fuck are these two fighting? Like they have they have to have a really good explanation as to why this is happening. Because if you want to think of it, the Marvel scene at the end of the game shows Price killing Shepard, which by the way, Ghost also hated because he tried to kill all of the protagonists, which resulted in Ghost and Soap bonding. So like what the fuck? On top of this shit pile, we were getting a corny ass like Korean Bravo 6 going dark rehash. So the fact they're like basically nostalgia baiting a fucking 7-year-old game is rough. Like actually rough. Modern Warfare 2019 is the furthest thing from a good game, let alone a game that anyone should have nostalgia for. However, I have to remember that the remaining player base are basically 40-year-old chuds and Gen Alpha, so they have never touched a Golden Age COD. By the way, the Golden Age was considered to be 2007 to 2010, and BO2 has more recently been considered the Golden Era, which is funny. However, I can't really talk about this because I am a newer player of the franchise. Technically, I don't really fall into this because my first few CODs were Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, and Black Ops 3. Then in 2015, I revisited all the old ones because I liked what I played and knew that the old ones had to be good enough in order for get to like new installments. Anyway, let's move on from the trailer and onto the gameplay choices that they have made, at least for multiplayer. So from what it sounds like, it actually does have some good changes, but not really movement-wise. It still sounds like they're pulling the movement elements that they have added starting with 2019. They're bringing back tack sprint, and they're bringing back butt sliding. So they're keeping ledge hanging as well, and diving backwards, which makes me wonder how the hell this is going to feel. Like for people that have gotten used to Omni movement and sliding everywhere without issue. Because I never liked Omni movement and I despise tack sprint. So like I barely played Call of Duty games with that in it. You know, like when Cold War came out, I completely dropped 2019. And even when like Vanguard and even Modern Warfare 2022, I kind of went back and played Cold War. Now, I did have a lot of time on 2022, but that was leading into Modern Warfare 3 because I was excited for that. But we won't talk about it because that's a whole other can of worms. I also barely made any videos on it. In fact, I don't know if I made any videos on that. So, anyway, whatever. So, because, like, for the love of God, just return the movement to what it was back in the day. Y'all are just trying to add too much shit to it when it really doesn't need to be this complicated. This is an arcade shooter, not a goddamn parkour game. So why are we implementing all these crazy, like, shit that 2 to 3 people will actually use each game? Because, like, speaking of all these weird movement changes, they're also removing bloom for weapons, which really haven't, like, gone into detail about what it sounds like that for every gun has close to 100 hipfire accuracy. So, like, they didn't really explain what they mean by bloom. From what it sounds like, it sounds like it could mean that recoil doesn't count into either. It doesn't sound like recoil counts into it. Either that, or there will be a recoil pattern still, which I don't know if they'll do it like CS. So I think it'll probably just be random spraying unless you can control it. Or maybe it is like CS, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure most of the CODs you just do a random pattern where it just goes left and right a little bit. Which, by the way, is it's fucking COD. It's not CS. So what is the point of like aiming down sights at this point if there's just 100% like hipfire accuracy? Like, why would I want to use sights or put sights on my gun? You know what I mean? So it's just questionable changes like that where it's like, yes, you can bring back red dots on minimap and map voting, but there's still glaring issues with the rest of the game. Let alone the fact they're like, oh, we're gonna be transparent with matchmaking, blah, blah, blah. Like, shut the fuck up. We've heard this before with Black Ops 7, and guess what? There's still fucking SBMM. When you said that there wouldn't be fucking SBMM with the new matchmaking, we aren't fucking stupid. And I don't mean SBMM and ranked. They never said that they were taking away SBMM from ranked. They were saying that they were taking SBMM away from casual matchmaking, which is what they fucking called it. They called it classic matchmaking. Anyway, they immediately moved away from that when they realized that no one was fucking buying Black Ops 7. So they were like, well, okay, well, we made this change for no reason. We might as well change it back, which makes no fucking sense. And then they said that they're getting rid of update requires restart, which I doubt they're doing that. I guarantee you it'll be like update, a new update is available. You'll have to restart your game in order to proceed. I almost guarantee you it'll be something like that. So these guys are fucking liars, all right? So, I mean, like, I'm glad from what it looks like a lot of people aren't falling for it, but at the same time, I know that some of these people that are saying don't pre-order are probably still going to buy the game on launch and then get disappointed, especially with the fact that they have already the battle pass coded into the game. So if it isn't blatantly obvious already, it is going to absolutely be obvious and riddled with microtransactions on launch. And it's going to, it's just the same marketing tactics and the same fucking gameplay formula that they've been doing, where they create a big fucking problem and then try and sell you the solution with like 2022 and then 2023. And then we got Black Ops 6 and people hated a lot of shit about Black Ops 6. So then with Black Ops 7, they were like, oh, we'll fix these things. And then they barely fucking fix them. And for the most part, Black Ops 7 did make a lot of like positive changes, but it also brought in a lot of bad fucking changes. So it's like, it's just the same thing, essentially, with going from 2022 to 2023. It's basically like that, but all over again in the big 2.6. All right? So I almost guarantee you, Modern Warfare 5, if they're doing back-to-back COD games, a fucking again, or whatever Call of Duty game comes out next, I almost guarantee you it'll be the same thing, where it's like, oh, you guys, you know how you complained about this old Call of Duty, we're going to change that. And like, even though it's all on the same fucking engine, I'm guaranteeing I'm still going to get packet bursts. I'm still going to get all these fucking issues that never existed before 2019. Like, dude, I could go on and on and on. But anyway, like, just stop with the fucking bullshit and actually just be transparent at this point, because for the most part, it looks like people know when you guys are lying your asses off. And like, the crazy part is that this trailer looks like it's still getting some people hyped for it, which is insane, because this is the same shit that they did with Modern Warfare 19 and 2022, where it's like, look how those games turned out. And like, bro, what the fuck? Like, this is Infinity Ward. This isn't the 2007 Infinity Ward. This is after 2009 Infinity Ward. This is the Infinity Ward that brought you Ghosts, that brought you Infinite Warfare, that brought you 2019, and brought you 2022. What else have they done that is good? I'm being so fucking dead ass. And don't say, oh, well, I like playing the campaign. We're talking about multiplayer here. We're not talking about a campaign. And even then, the campaign might be fucking cooked. Like I said, it just, they have to pick up where 2023 left off, right? With that fuck-ass campaign that was 3 hours long. Absolutely wild. So, not only are they going to have to fix the shit Sledgehammer fucked up on, but they're going to have to explain why Ghost and Price are fighting. Like, I don't get it. I don't like what I'm looking at. That's what I'm trying to say. And, you know, the Korea thing, okay, sure, cool, whatever. Is it realistic? No, not at all. But is Call of Duty realistic? No. Okay, I mean, like, let's be honest. When's the last time that we've actually been scared about North Korea? I'm not fucking scared. That country looks like shit, and it probably runs like shit. Do you know how much of their shit is fake? So how the hell are these motherfuckers paratrooping and shit in fucking South Korea? I don't get it. I don't get it. But I mean, hey, I'll suspend my belief, and we'll just believe that North Korea immediately gets all this fucking manpower. All right, out of nowhere, where they just can immediately launch missiles without South Korea knowing. We'll just suspend belief, guys. We'll just fucking do that. But yeah, I might go more into detail about how I feel and my thoughts on the game as more details get released. Obviously, I might play the beta, because even though I stepped away from COD, main content for my content standpoint, I'll still won't miss a day to shit on it and upload it. All right, like if you see a YouTuber, guys, and you see that this YouTuber got an invite from Activision to go play COD early, just fucking take a huge grain of fucking salt for whatever bullshit they're about to spew. All right. Anyways, I'm bored, and I'll see y'all later probably.